Hi guys, real quick. This is Talk About It Tuesday, so I want to talk about why are homes sitting on the market a lot longer than they normally would. There's a couple of factors that are taken into account as to why homes sit on the market a little bit longer, but I'm just going to name a few, okay? One of the number one reasons is overpriced. Okay? If your home is overpriced, prepare for it to sit and sit and sit. Okay? That is the number one reason. The reason why is because a lot of buyers, they are more and more educated about the proper price of a home. And I say that in quotation marks, proper price. And it's really because their realtors are pulling comps and letting them know, hey, that house is overpriced. According to the comps and down the street, this is what's going on. Now, it's not 100% foolproof, but if your house is typically not even walking inside and seeing what's going on, looks like it's worth 400K off of the comps, and you list it for 800K, that's a dead giveaway that it's overpriced. And it will sit, okay? Another reason is interest rate hesitation, okay? There are a lot of buyers that are just hesitant because interest rates are like a yo-yo. They go up and down and up and down. And everybody's waiting on the perfect interest rate, right? But that is so flawed because the perfect interest rate really is the interest rate that allows you to be able to afford your home comfortably, okay? It doesn't matter about the interest rate. It's about your mortgage payment. How much of a home can you pay for comfortably? Because if you wait for interest rates, you'll be waiting for a long, long time. And guess what? You'll look up and all of these big corporations will be owning the homes and you will be a forever renter. Okay, another reason why homes are sitting a little bit longer is homes not being properly marketed. This is a big one, right? So a lot of times we live in a digital age. So when people want to buy a home, the first thing they do is they get online to look at homes. Well, if you're not using professional pictures, professional photography to show that good image of your home, then they don't have a really good idea of how the home actually looks. They don't have a really good idea of how big the room is. They don't have a good idea of how large the lot and how everything looks, okay? People are very much, they like to see pictures. So if it doesn't look right from the pictures, chances are they're not going to want to step inside to take a better look to that buyer. So even in Facebook groups, sponsored ads, things like that, that could actually show people your property that's being listed is a very good way to get it sold a lot faster. But the truth is we're just returning to a more normal market, which means it allows buyers time to make a more educated guess, a more educated choice on what type of home they want to purchase. Buying a home is a big step, okay? I put it in the category of almost finishing, school, getting a degree. Because your degree is like your passport to whatever job you want. But your home is your passport to, I feel like, your peace. At the end of the day, you want to come home to a peaceful, loving home, right? That you own. You have a sense of pride and ownership. And that's in anything. So I feel like you shouldn't have to rush to buy a home. Take your time and make a very, very educated decision. Allow yourself to do your due diligence. Work with your realtor, a qualified licensed realtor who will actually answer those tough questions for you and find out things for you, but also, be more hands-on when it comes to purchasing your property. And most importantly, do not be scared. Do not operate from a place of fear, because fear is just unpreparedness. It's unpreparation. So if you prepare yourself and you educate yourself, then you should be a little bit more confident in purchasing a home. And it shouldn't be a scary thing at all. It should actually be a joyous thing and a celebration. So if you're in Alabama and you have any questions about buying a home, or if you are a seller, your home's been sitting and you need some tips or pointers after it expires or you take it off the market, then feel free to hit me up. I'm always a click away. Like and subscribe this video, and we will get to work. Let's strategize.